Welcome back to the channel Action Fans. Today we are diving headfirst into the explosion world of bullets, muscles and one-man army. That's right, we are talking about legendary, the unstoppable, the banana-wearing machines of destruction himself, Rambo, in the sequel that redefined 80s action. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Buckle up because this ride got body counts brutally bad and a bowl that shoots explodes arrow. Let's go into it. Released in 1985, Rambo First Blood Second Part isn't just a sequel, it is a revolution in testosterone fueled, fueled, fueled cinema. While the first movie showed us a hunted Vietnam were pushed his limit by hostaging police force. The second one throws subtitle off the window and slaps rocking launcher to the back to cinema retire. This Jan Rambo unchanged and the results are gotcha especially of Getcher Gore and Godzilla warfare. Out of our story kicks when Rambo with Rambo in prison. Yeah, when you remember that emotional ending from the first movie, will you return bowling up small town police station, get up some time behind bar? When you, but when Colonel Truman, the man only Rambo respect, shows with a detail it's got time. The mission, the cover imprisonment OP to confirm whether American POWs are still being held in the jungle of Vietnam. The goal, snap some photos, get out. Simple, right? You, you really think Rambo just take click picture? This man takes war personal. Rambo gets dropped into the jungle, silent predator moving into a Bodker showroom like a ghost. The cinematic tidy, the music seems, and just like that, Rambo backs in nature element. We meet Ko Rao Vietnamans from the freedom and a temporary low interest because there it is the 80s and every jungle death mission needs an little romance. When Rambo discovered the POWs are real in terrifying condition, he does not just call in it, he received one. That's right, against order, against protocol, and against the every commando that sent him there. But there is a twist. Rambo get badly, the higher pups ups pull the plug and our hero is captured, tortured, humiliated, spitted in his weapon but never his will. And then focals. It happened. The moment every action fan waited. Rambo breaks free and hell follow from him. From there, it's open season. Rambo takes an helicopter, enemy camp, entire battle with nothing but jungle tools, sheer gates, and those gorgeous physical defining arrow. If Rambo 2 had a motto, it didn't be, it did be, you drew first blood again. John Rambo, Sylvester Stallone. He's more than a man. He's a force of nature. In Rambo 2, Stallone doubles down the myth's image, shirtless, scared, and silent. His dialogue is meander, but every grunt, every care speak volumes. But this isn't just action; it captured Motorak and colonist trauma, Richard Senna, the Jamaica, the Obe War, jungle warfare, trauma once again proved that the heart reminds us that break within all the carriage, Rambo still broken soldier looking for peace. Cobau, through she gives a limited screen time, Cobra is intensive, she humanized Rambo, offered him fitting hopes, and when she tragically killed, she retired her inner fire. Her death is an emotional trigger for movie's most ruthless rampage. Marshall Marco. It is not the real villain of the film. Marco is a smug, suit weaponing officer who sends Rambo it and then abandoned him. He does not just grow up, sadly, but a boy does not learn that finally threat from Rambo. This is where Rambo 2 shines brighter than oil Trump exposition midnight. Directed by director Charles P. Cosmet gives us a set piece that way pure headlines candy. The inflation scene is set up jungle horror. Rambo emerges from water like ghost or virgin. The POV details like hit likes an emotional segment. Watching those broken heroes being carried to freedom is ordinary move. And then the helicopter battle, one man versus the Sylvester soldier machine guns blazing, missile flying. Rambo turns that chopper into a dead cattle. Let us don't forget the explosion arrow scene, possibly the greatest intervention scenes set back. Rambo does not just shoot arrow, he erases enemy from existing with pinpoint firepower. Sure, it is not an action movie, but between the fireballs, Rambo 2 stabs into the deeper anger, the kind of that redefined post-Vietnam America. Forgot soldier, government lies, the brutal of fire by every country they've been for. Rambo is the avatar of this battle. A lone wolf sent to clean the mess no one else wants to acknowledge. And while subtitle isn't just a script vocabulary, the message hits hard. We sent them to fight. We left them to behind. We left them behind. This final monologue, chilling, quiet, delivers with a cracky voice, and thousands of years stayed. It cuts to the noise. I want what they want, and every other guy who came over here and spilled its guts and grey everything he had once for our country to love us so much as we love it. Boom, mic drop. Crazy, bro. Giant score myth, score elevator and everything. It's more like majestic and somehow spirituality. When Sonic kicks in dirty jungle chases, it pure cinematic. The soundtrack is character of its own, hunting and hero. The perfect, the practice perfect, top tier, real explosion, real sweet and real danger. Sylvester Stallone famously performed many of his own stunts, including dangering from helicopter and crawling through live snake pits that commentary beats into the screen. Last epic thing up with some frictionized production myths. Stallone produced supposedly trained with actual ex-Green Bay for his role, living in his jungle for 2 weeks and surviving on snake and raw fish. One of the helicopter used in film actually exploded nearly, then planned, forged in screw, improving middle shot, and then cut footage. Made the final cut. Jen Nixon performed her own stunt, including driving into rapid while wearing 10 pounds of gear. The explosion arrow were reportedly inspired by real prototype the military abandoned due to the explosive awesomeness. Rambo 2 isn't just a succeed, it is denoted. It became a pop culture touchstone, inspiring video games, action figures, comic books, and generation of filmmakers who learned the story was a secondary expecter. If your star can carry a battlefield machine gun shield like it crossed over $300 million worldwide and launched Sylvester Stallone into action godhood. But more importantly, redefine what an 80s action movie is. Could be loud, louder, proud, and emotional and completely engaged. Today, people are still quite it, still complex it, and yes, still laugh at the idea of one guy could take down army with just knife and some tree bands. Is Rambo First Blood second part a masterpiece of subtitle storytelling? No, but it is a masterclass in absolute cinema, explosion cinema, absolutely. It is a part of war film, part of revenge and all action. It traps into nation trauma and turns it into jungle vision. It chases over the top, association problematic, but always entertaining. It kind of movie you watch with big bowl of popcorn and bigger expectation for 80s vintage. Rambo isn't just a man, he is genius. So, what do you think of Rambo 2? Is it Sylvester Stallone best? Should we explore Arrow be standard issue in every action cinema? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button if you love 80s action. Subscribe for more deep dive and remember, don't ever draw first blood.